Sin, get us started.
Was the night before Christmas, and all through destiny, not a hive was stirring. That is all. That's all I got so far.
I was about to say, good luck trying to rhyme destiny.
I
Best
know.
one ever. We'll win awards with that, Sin.
Pretty much the podcast awards of 2021.
Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to episode 142 of the Guardian Hub podcast, where we talk Destiny, interview guests, and talk about our love of the game. And Sin has so much love for the game because he came up with a Christmas poem for us. And wasn't that so lovely?
I wouldn't really call that much effort.
I mean,
yes,
neither would I.
Behind the scenes, I told Sin, okay, let's come up with some Christmas thing, why not? And that's what we have. So, hey, that's what you get for this being a free show.
Yeah. Free 99.
Well, see, I've always advertised $0, but free 99, I don't know what the hell that is, Sin. I guess they're paying something.
No, it's free 99.
Yes. But what's this 99 crap?
I mean, every good price tag has 99 on the end of it. So
yeah, I know. It's not just free; it's free 99.
Exactly.
Which means it's better free.
It's better. Or it could be
RNG
and free. The one
RNG Santa said A+ intro.
Yes. Oh, I know. We go for those A+ intros all the time.
That's us.
Yes, for sure. Professional skits that are 2 hours of production time, and we read over our lines multiple times before we start the show, and then Sin laboriously edits them afterwards to make sure there are no pauses or anything that's wrong, so it can sound as professional as can be.
We have more screen readings than an MCU movie.
But hopefully we have some things to talk about. But first, how are you doing, Des? Since we already bugged Sin a little bit.
I'm doing fan-freaking-tastic. I am Sin magical right now. Yeah, I had a fantastic day out. As opposed to me and the wife got out and to the movies. Tried out our local theater, which is like 4 miles from the house, which is very nice. Yeah, and we saw No Way Home, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Finally!
Yes, it happened. And oh my god, you
guys want to talk about it? I'm fine.
I'll talk about it in parts. I mean, I won't spill the entire beans, but like I told Mr. Monkey, I highly recommend watching that movie. Just highly. It's.
I was kind of worried though.
Okay.
When I didn't know you watched it until now, and somebody posted the end credit trailer for the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I was like, oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and warn people, because a lot of people do say that there is after the credits there is another thing to watch, but it's on YouTube. I actually watched it on IGN because it came up in my recommended. So yeah, don't stick around through the entire credits. It's just the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness teaser. So after the mid-credit scene, you can leave. I kind of wish someone had told me that. Because legitimately, I watched that teaser with my wife the night before last night. So, yeah, I kind of wish someone would have told me it was just the teaser. But yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm glad you got to watch it at least.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, the local theater, like, has surprised me. I mean, I don't live in like an incredibly populated area. But this like little theater, is not so little as I had feared. It's 8 screens. It's got freaking reclining seats. It's actually quite nice. So, yeah, I'll definitely be watching more movies. Considering again, it's 4 miles from the house.
Nice. So 10 out of 10, you'd hit that again.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I was pleasantly surprised by the theater. It was decently like sized, and of course, since it was like fully reclining seats, like the aisles had a crap ton of space, and being the seats provide like room, so if you don't want to, you don't have to feel crushed to the person next to you. The only bad thing is it kind of ruins a date movie, because it kind of separates you and the significant other. So,
oh yeah.
Other than that, yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Now, which row did you sit in? I got to know.
Far back.
Yeah. So when I watched it, I was in the front row. And reclining seats as well, but it kind of sucked. But I still enjoyed
it. Me and the wife have particular interest. Usually when we go to watch movies, it's either directly center. I mean, like smack dab in the middle of everything, because it's pretty much like optimal sound and everything. If the very, very far back is not taken. So it's either the last row next to the exit or dead center of everything. And that's where we sit.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And Sin just gets the front row because he doesn't plan well.
And no, RNG Center is not an AMC theater. The closest AMC theater to me is like 40 miles. Just to tell you how far out there we are.
So you didn't have the rumble seats?
No, it wasn't like no. Didn't need all like the fact that it was just comfortable seats was great. I actually reclined it not far enough to lean back.
Put a vibrator underneath your seat if you need.
Right. But yeah, because like I didn't recline it far enough to actually start leaning back, but I did like keep my feet propped up so it stayed more comfortable. Which was more than I was bargaining for anyway. So
nice. Well, no, that's good to hear. And yeah, we could talk more about that. But I wanted to, before we get too far into the weeds, introduce. We have a guest this evening, potentially. Should we introduce our guest?
Maybe.
We have Tonydeth. How you doing, man?
Ho, ho, ho. How's it going?
Good.
Perfect. I found my damn earbuds, guys.
Nice.
I was digging. My wife was looking for them.
Hey, you don't have to say that. We can just make it sound like it was all planned.
I got to know if you said to the wife, be like, dude, you know that guy I met up with in West Virginia that has a podcast? I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be on there. You got to find my earbuds. And just got to get her hyped up really quick.
She's like, what? You're meeting nerds at Sheets? No. No, I said, I need my earbuds. I want to come on a podcast. Where's the earbuds? She goes, I don't know where your earbuds are because I don't use them. You guys use them all the time with the Discord thing. I don't know. Well, you guys have your computers and stuff. Look, I'm not that
crazy Discords and computer people, right?
Yeah.
We're too high class free.
Yeah. Too highfalutin for the PlayStation 5 folks.
Now,
what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's good to have you. Now, I don't know about Sheets as well because they don't have that out in Utah. Now, this is like a little convenience store, right? I think.
It's a large convenience store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it high class or is it like West Virginia style?
I mean, they're all over area. It's high class.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Like it's like the equivalent of like a Wawa. You don't have those out there.
Don't have that either.
Yeah.
What?
Actually,
There's like three major competitors around here. You got the Wawa, you've got Sheets, and you've got another place called Rudders, and they're all competing to like give you food to order. It's all like crappy.
Is it like a gas station too, or just a convenience store?
Yeah, it's like a big ass gas station, and then
So we have those are called Mavericks out here. Maverick is like our big local regional one.
Okay.
Like you care.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Are they poker players too?
What?
Maverick.
No. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah. The funny thing is, we don't have any. Do you have like, does the states out there allow like lotto cards or things like that?
Yes.
Like lottery, yeah.
Ours don't. Yeah. Utah, it's not allowed.
You guys, that's one of those states with all the peoples. What am I thinking? Yeah. I don't know. I'm not drinking tonight, guys. I'm going to be off. So.
Oh well, we can just
over Tonydeth.
Grab a drink, man. I have a old fashioned myself. I don't know what Sin's drinking. He didn't come up with a very good skit, so he's not drinking
Dr.
enough.
Pepper cream soda.
Oh, maybe I'll do some vodka and cranberry 7-Up or something.
So, the real reason we wanted to have you on, Tony, was to kick Sin's butt. You know why?
For what? What did he do?
Because he promised us we were going to have a Christmas skit.
I heard, yeah.
Weeks and weeks and weeks.
I heard the beginning of it.
I don't think there was any promises involved.
And I little do people know, just run with me here. Little do people know, I have a constant DM going with Tony all the time. He's like my best friend. And I told Tony, Sin's not doing his Christmas skit. And Tony was pissed.
Yeah, what the hell, man? I'm all like, I was waiting for something too. I was like, Kingsley's like, oh yeah, well, he introduces Sin and Sin's going to do it tonight. And then that's what we got.
Yeah.
So I'm double disappointed.
Mm-hmm. So he's here to reprimand you, Sin.
It's terrible. What is wrong with you, dude? Did you wrap all the presents yet? Did you wrap anything?
Yeah, we just finished wrapping presents right before we started podcasting. All the gifts are now in the garage waiting to be put out tomorrow night.
I haven't wrapped anything, dude. Nothing.
I don't have to wrap anything this year.
Well, I wrap my wife's stuff. That's all I wrap. But she had everything done 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
So yeah, but for me, I wait till Christmas Eve and I'll do it like tomorrow afternoon. It's gonna be all that fast. the one year, so my wife was in the Army Reserves, right? She retired a couple of years ago. But the 1 year she was deployed, she was in Syria, and she wasn't supposed to come home until February. So I'm at home alone with the kids. It's Christmas Eve, and I'd wait till Christmas Eve to do it. I'm wrapping all their presents. And I don't take a shower. I look disgusting. I'm drinking a beer. I'm back in the back room just wrapping these presents, and I hear the doorbell ring. The dogs start freaking out. We've got 3 dogs. They're going nuts. And I go to the front door, and I open the door, and it's my wife standing at the door on Christmas Eve. She wasn't supposed to be home for 2 months. And I looked at her. This is all on video somewhere. I open the door. I look at her. I say, "What the fuck?" And then I just close the door in her face. I was like shocked. You know what I mean? And she's, in 15 years, she's never surprised me once. So like, I was kind of freaked out. And the weird thing is, the night before she came home, I had a dream that she was gonna come home early. So that's why, really, it messed me up. I was in shock for a half an hour. I just couldn't believe it,
It was like you were in the Matrix almost.
Yeah, it was nuts, man. Yeah, because I had a dream about it the night before, and that's what really freaked me out. I'm like, what? So I don't know. That's my rapping story. That's the most fantastic rapping story there. Yeah.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh man! Speaking of movies, you seen Spider-Man or Matrix or anything else recently?
No. So going next week. So don't spoil anything for me.
Yeah. No. I won't for sure. Like I said, I still won't.
I figured you would.
Wait a minute. Spoiler alert, though.
Oh come on! Not this again.
Uh-oh.
No, this is gonna happen again.
Dobby dies.
Nah. Okay. The bad thing is that's not even factual.
Does Uncle Ben die?
Everyone dies.
He's already died, so you know.
Again.
I'm sorry. If that's the one. Yeah, that's the one thing you can safely
Kingsley,
say for Spider-Man. Oh God.
What?
Oh God.
Lightning round. My last one. It's happening now.
Oh, I thought you were going to have something good for the podcast.
I know, right?
Jesus.
live update.
I remember my first lightning round.
It's only my third, and I'm excited.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Sin, and one of the things to get the title of Triumph is you need to get 3 lightning rounds. Sin's run like 40 now, and you're just barely getting your 3rd.
Yep.
Lightning round.
Yep. It sucks ass. Sorry, excuse my language,
dude. I haven't played in a couple weeks. I got 3 real lightning rounds like the first day.
Yeah, what's your problems?
Yeah, man.
Well, I think it's making up for me getting 1K on my first run. Just saying.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
So, Tony, you've you've played the new stuff. What do you think of the horse that's on drugs?
You know what? I actually really like the Star Horse. I think it's pretty great. It's pretty funny. Zer's great. That whole thing's great. It's just the problem I have with Bungie and all these seasonal activities is I have to do it 150,000 times, and it becomes like a job. Yeah, it's like a job, man. Yeah. I have a job. I don't want a second job. I want to have fun. Doing the same thing over and over again a million times isn't fun to me. So that's one of my little gripes. And then they got the whole monetization thing, and then I've got my whole clan. Most of them don't even play it anymore because they're like, well, I'm not paying Bungie to celebrate their 25th day. What the hell is this bullshit? So no one's playing it. So I got that going for me. But I did all this stuff. I had fun. The dungeon's really fun. I did that with Kingsley once, and then a couple other times. Got my Galahorn, got my Catalyst, all that fun stuff. But really, I haven't been back. The only time I come back is to do a raid here and there, and then a dungeon. But that's about all I'm doing these days, really.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
waiting for the Witch Queen.
Waiting for the Witch Queen. Yeah. Let's just really back up for a second. And we know you, but not everyone who's listening may. And we've done lots of raids with you, and boy, we have like associations back to what, DRP and other things like that. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I think Dad Tales was the first. Yeah,
I mean, some guys obviously longer than you've known me, but I'm just saying you've been around in different circles that we've been in also.
I'm not as active on Discord as everybody else, but I'm always around, just kind of hanging out in the background, poking stuff.
You've known we were having a mini discussion the other day. Who's known Sin longer? I mean, you've known Sin for a long time too.
Well, I didn't really know Sin though. I just listened to him on that other show he was on.
The other show that must not be named. They're awesome.
That other show with the Australian dude. Yeah. Those guys.
He's been on another one too, actually.
Yeah, I wasn't in between that one. Which other show were you on, Sin? Which one?
Hoot Dog. Then that was after.
Was that after Destiny Addicts?
See, here's the thing.
After Destiny Addicts.
I'm noticing a pattern here. Sin keeps going from podcast to podcast. Where are these podcasts?
Although this has been my longest running.
All right. Well, maybe you
have them in chains.
You broke the cycle.
We have dirt on them, so we keep him here.
We have dirt on him. He's not allowed to leave.
Oh, you guys know what goes on in that basement of his.
And you have dirt on him too, Tony. I know you do.
Maybe. I don't know. I know about where he lives, so.
But yeah, you've played Destiny for at least a little while. Just, you don't have to give us a long history, but tell us about like how you started finding about the game, playing it, and then in joining different communities.
Oh my God, dude. I started back at the pre-look alpha or whatever the hell it was on my PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. I bought a PlayStation 4 just because of Destiny, because of Bungie, the whole pedigree, Halo. I used to be an old Halo nut. Now I'm getting too old. I don't get into Crucible and all that stuff because my reflexes aren't what they used to be. So I just don't bother with that. But the PvE stuff I have no problem with. I've been playing. I mean, I must have probably almost 3,000 hours in Destiny 1, just in that game alone.
Wow.
And I started so many characters. I don't know. At one point, I had a Titan, Warlock, and Hunter. I deleted the Warlock and the Hunter. Then it was 3 Warlocks. No, I always had the 1 Warlock, but then I was running 3 Warlocks for like a year or so. Then I was like, this is boring. So I got my Titan Hunter back, maxed them out again. Then I got bored on PlayStation, so I fired it up on my Xbox One and did all that because it was before crossplay or cross save. and maxed out 3 characters on my Xbox. And then Destiny 2 came out, and you guys know how that goes. Destiny 2 is fun for a little bit, and then it gets really bad for a while, and then I leave, and then I come back, and I kind of just go away. I get bored and I go away for a little while, but I always come back, always come back. It's that one game.
You do raid a bit, and some people that go back and forth a bit never get into the raids. So what kind of got you into raiding?
To me, that's what the whole thing is. That's like the best part of the game. I don't know. There's that pinnacle activity, that Grandmaster Nightfall, stuff like that. But this last season, I really haven't done any Grandmasters. I kind of lost I get really sick of, changing out mods and having to use, I'm not using bows, dude. No. You see me in the raid. You know how I do it, dude. I don't use mods. I just use my 1K. I don't care. If that champion's rushing me, I don't care. He's just getting 1K in the face. If I have to go down with him, I'm going down. I don't care.
That sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar with it. Except he's doing it because it's splashing back in his face and killing him.
Yeah. So it's just splashing. We're both going down. It's not me just going down. It's me and the champion. But
no wonder you all fit in well here.
I'm stubborn, man. I don't care. I'm not using a bow. I don't care. You can't make me. So I'm not.
No, that's all good. What was the first raid you've ever passed? Do you remember?
Vault of Glass, yeah.
Okay, because you did start from the beginning and then you got into raiding right away. Okay.
Yeah, Vault of Glass. I remember that too. And I was one of those Forever 31 guys. I got pissed off. My original raid crew broke up. And this is before I started going on Reddit, started listening to Destiny podcasts, all that stuff. So I had to assemble a whole new group, Meat Plow and Proxy and all those guys. Mm-hmm. I had to get those guys going. Dude, I took me 54 hard clears on hard mode to get a Fatebringer in D1. I remember that too. I had it, I was always checking the raid report. I was so pissed off I had to do that raid so many times to get that. And I take people through that raid and they get Fatebringer. One guy, first time he was in the raid on hard mode, boom, 2 Fatebringers, the same run. I was like, God damn it. What do I have to do? But then you got Gator bitching about his Mythic class. Did he get one yet?
No, I don't think so.
And how many runs has he done? 12, 13?
13, something like that.
Yeah, 14.
Maybe 14 if you give him the benefit of the doubt.
What? How does that work? Is there phantom runs I don't know about?
I do need to do some more Deepstone Crypt because I want to get that. The Eyes of Tomorrow, still don't have that one. That's the only thing I don't have right now.
Now, do you like to Sherpa, or do you ever get frustrated, or how to?
You know how I go, dude. I'm not explain. I mansplain things, and I don't want to do it. Usually, I hope somebody like Kingsley's around so they can explain it, and then you'll explain it. But then I'll also inject stupid questions while you're trying to explain things. Yes, I like to interrupt.
That also sounds familiar.
You got to keep it interesting.
Is Tony my doppelganger right now?
I don't know. You don't want 2 of us in the raid too often. That's the one night they had me and Scumdeath together. That was a bad idea. Bad idea.
Oh, man.
But I wasn't drinking that night, so you didn't have drunk Tonydeth. You just had sober Tonydeth, so he's a little more tame.
Yeah.
There's 2 of me.
I always love the energy in the raids, whether it's 80% of the time you actually are concerned or if it's a joke. I mean, I love it either way.
Most of it's joking. I like to inject extra drama to keep it interesting.
Right.
Yeah, freak out. Yeah, freak out.
Keep it interesting.
You know what? I never found Des. Did you get your 1K?
Nope.
Still have. See, we got to assemble a group and get that again. How many keys are you sitting on?
None, because I have run it the past couple weeks. I mean, I've still been running it here and there. But yeah, no, it's still eluded me. It has still eluded me.
And you do the three ribbons, one Queen's Walk, right?
Yeah. Which is actually the methodology that Tony, running with Tony, basically taught me. Because I think I ran with Tony for one of his some run getting people 1K.
I went through it with you, and I was so upset because I opened 2 chests and got 2 back to back.
But
I don't need this.
But no, yeah, it was basically running with Tony that taught me the whole triple ribbon, 1 Queen's Walk, just to maximize key efficiency.
Definitely, dude. Best way to do it.
Yeah. Which is now why I post triple ribbon, Queen's Walk.
Yeah, we've been seeing that last few weeks now. I joined this most recent one. I saw that I was watching the one the week before. I mean, it can be very effective to do that now. You can get it done in what, half an hour, maybe?
Dude, as long as you have a good Queenswalk crew, right? I mean, that's the real hard part. The Riven's not hard at all. Queenswalk, it could be a problem.
Especially with particle deconstruction right now. Like Riven is not the issue whatsoever. It's just getting if you have like Tony said, if you have a good like Queenswalk raid crew, it's not a problem like whatsoever. It's just Tony didn't always have a good Queenswalk crew, so
no. That's when you get the one person that doesn't know, but we've found ways to cheese that and get the person that doesn't know how to do it to go first. Everyone else kills themselves, and then they get the I really got to start raiding some more. I miss it. I should raid some more. Well, I'm off for the next week and a half. So the problem is I'm an early guy. You know that I'm an early bird, man. I got to get it. Yeah, I can't. If it's after 9 o'clock, I turn into a Cinderella. I turn into a pumpkin or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting to be the same way, and that's like my difficulty in getting people together. Is a lot of the old raid crews like 9 or 10 starting like my time, and I'm trying to kind of swerve away from that. But at least with doing the Last Wish runs, like I said, it's not usually a big deal because half an hour and that's it. So
now usually
your earlier time too, Tony. Yeah, what is it usually you like to play? Because it works well for me because I'm earlier time zone, so it's still like afternoon for me before I'm getting into like dinner and stuff.
My schedules are kind of weird because it depends. Like every time I sign up on something on the 100, I have to make sure with the wife. I'm like, okay, you're not going to be home. You're going. She has a part-time job. She works evenings sometimes. So I want to make sure we're not going to have a sit-down dinner, so I can actually play some Destiny. So it's like I have to actually schedule it,
Yeah.
But usually on Thursdays I can be up a little later because I work 4/10s Monday through Friday, and I'm usually off, or Monday through Thursday. I'm usually off Fridays. So, usually Thursday night I can be a little more flexible and stuff. But, I mean, when you're used to getting up at 5 a.m. every day of the week, I mean, you don't really – it's hard to stay up sometimes. Usually beer's the motivator. No. If I'm drinking beer, it's easier to stay awake, though. But I kind of cut down on the beer.
Like, this is the longest I've run, like, a first shift job, because I've normally been third shift. But, like staying up late once you get used to getting up in the morning and getting ready, like staying up late.
Once your body adjusts, it's weird. Yeah, it does. It's weird, man. Like I don't go to bed. Like I'm usually turn off my PlayStation by 8 p.m. Now, what I usually do is I go sit in the bedroom till like 11 o'clock anyway. I'm playing Switch or watching something on TV with the wife or whatever. But I don't actually go to sleep till like 10 or 11 o'clock. But I'm always like I turn off the PlayStation. Because otherwise I'll be doing something. I'll be screaming at people in Destiny, laughing about some shit. I don't know, and then I'll be all wired up and won't be able to sleep anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You need your sippy cup of milk before you go to bed to calm down, right?
Yeah. I need some herbal tea. I need some wind down time.
some wine, he said? Oh.
Wind down. No wine for me.
Okay. It's all good. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, you love raiding. What are you besides raiding in the game, what are you looking forward to, or what could they do more in the game that would keep you interested?
Oh boy, I don't know. Just I told you guys before. It's I get sick of the repetitive activities. Like I just came back when I started playing with you guys. I was gone for 2 years almost 2 whole years. I didn't play at all. And then my buddy Meatplow, he got me back involved. He's like, "Come on, man, try it out." I was like, "Okay, all right, fine." And then I ended up getting all the old DLCs and everything. And then, like, for the last year, almost exactly a year, I've been pretty much obsessed with it. But now it's to the point where it's like starting to feel like a job. Things that help is I don't, I stopped running all 3 characters through everything. I kind of just focus on my Warlock these days. But it's not hard to bring everybody up to max level when you have one guy there anyway, so. And I still take everyone through. I make sure everyone gets their raid gear and stuff, but I don't, when I try to juggle all 3 now, it's too much for me. Doing the same thing over and over again. It's just, I can't. And that's the thing. I mean, it's hard for them to come up with new stuff, but the thing is they keep taking away stuff. So I think, there's a couple raids I've never done, and I won't do them unless they bring them back, and I would love to do that. Yeah. So for me, when I came back, I had so much to do.
Probably not Leviathan. I'm guessing you haven't done
Scourge and
Spire,
Crown, probably.
and Crown.
I haven't done the Crown, and I haven't done what's the one that had the
Maybe
sparrow
Scourge?
racing in it? Scourge of the Past.
Scourge. Yeah.
Those two I haven't done. Those two. Leviathan I've done. Yeah, that one.
And the layers
plenty of
that went
time.
with it.
Yeah. Now the Spire Stars I only have like one clear on. That one I just that raid. I mean, by then most of my crew were not playing Destiny 2 then. And I had the LFG, and that was before I was like on anybody else's Discord. Before I was even on Discord, I think. And like trying to find a group to do that, and a group that was coordinated enough. That one was tough. That was really tough.
In all fairness, we didn't really play that a lot either.
I just wasn't fun.
The end. I think
when everyone was overpowered and everything.
Yeah, I think we had more fun with it at the end, like trying like little challenges, and it ended up going pretty well. Honestly, after the fact,
it was actually kind of known on the street for most players, even if you were average to like A- level raider, that raid was like either too hard or not fun. And it wasn't until the Age of Triumphs or whatever, where they kind of brought it, where they're trying to push everything before they went away, that we all started getting into it. And I wouldn't say it became like a top 1 or 2 raid, but it definitely bumped up my list a lot, and we were getting it down pretty well. It wasn't as hard as people were talking it up to be.
Right. And I probably just didn't give it a chance. I just didn't feel like LFG, and LFG is a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass. I mean, the nice thing is you get in a Discord group with you guys, almost everything's. I'm probably the most of the toxicity that you're going to get. You know what I mean? Everyone else is nicer than me. So,
hey, we keep you around.
I'm just saying, I'm probably the worst one. Everyone else is so nice, and I'm like, I'm nice enough, I guess. I do all right, but everyone's great. Have a good time. Meet a lot of good people. So
definitely wanted you on to kind of say hi, and not everyone knows you, I'm sure, and give you the shout outs for why raiding can be fun and what you like in the game or whatever. Now
I do need to do some more raiding. I miss it. You know what, Kingsley, honestly, if I had more time, I'd probably raid as much as you do. I love raiding.
Slowing down some.
Yeah, but yeah. But when they first come out, man, I was so glad to find you because you raid all the time, and I'm ready to do it. As long as I'm not doing anything else, I'm ready to go. So
yeah,
it's just that the early bird thing. It's hard to find the people that can go that early. Usually, you get us, Ninja Muffin gets on, and then I'll get a couple others. We have a good time. It's fun.
Yeah. Now we know there's going to be a new raid for Witch Queen, and then also they're bringing back either King's Fall or Wrath of the Machine.
See, I'm really hoping for Wrath. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask what you're hoping for.
Yeah, that's the one. That raid was so much fun.
Do you think that'll come back, or do you think it'll be King's Fall?
I think it's going to be King's Fall, just from the way they're talking. But I really wish it was Wrath of the Machine. That raid was so much fun. So much fun.
So many people that's like, it's probably going to be King's Fall, but I hope it's Wrath.
No.
Bungie never does what I want. They never do what I want.
Bungie, listen to this. Not like they can change it now, I'm sure, but
right. No, the real play was to do Wrath.
Right. Man.
Can you imagine we have a TWAB and they're like, we heard your voices, and
they actually were listening.
Season delayed, but we'll bring Wrath back instead.
Oh my god! Yeah, Bungie. I don't know. What are they doing? Yeah. What are they even doing? Who knows? I don't know. They're too worried about PR instead of development. That's what the problem is. Stop worrying about your image and start making some shit.
Well,
right, you almost got me ranting.
No, it's good. That's kind of why. Go for it.
I know it's been a while since we've had anybody on anyway. So
you guys haven't had guests in a while. I don't know. I listen every week. It's great. I think next time you'll get drunk, Tony, though, if I ever pop back on. I'll be drinking beer. Yeah, different experience. I'll calm down a bit. Maybe.
Yeah, we may have some ideas we can work with in the future. We won't promise anything to the listeners, but we'll see what we can do.
Oh no, people are probably like, you're already getting people unsubscribing right now. Like, oh no, not that guy. Yeah,
I guess it's a good thing we don't keep an eye on the numbers.
Yeah. Probably for the best. So yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. What's going on? I mean, happy holidays, whatever you say. Whatever's going on, I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, it's just we're having a chill episode tonight. We really appreciate having on. We can talk about other stuff too. I mean, there's not much else in the game unless Sin or Des, anything we want to talk about accomplishments we got this week. Oh, a bunch of us got the Vidmaster seal because have you done any, Tony? Have you done any Legend Dares of Eternity yet?
Nope.
The harder level one.
I was signed up for one, then I had to dip out the other week. I should get in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
If anyone's got something going on this week, I'll go because I'm off. No obligations.
Well, if I was about to say, if you need one, and if you need one, I'll definitely hop into another one this week.
I'll be around.
Necessarily need it, but yeah, I'll definitely hop in and fill if you need one.
I'll be on almost all freaking.
You want to try for
unless wife kicks me off.
Yeah. If you could do one with 4-man or less, like 2 to 4 man, but you might as well do 4, there's a fun emote that you get, but only if you.
Yeah, that was the couch co-op one, right? Yeah. Yep. So I want to get that one before how long? Okay. How long is this going to go on? How long are they going to do this event? Does anyone know? Is it going to go till Witch Queen, or is it going to just stick around? How long is this lasting?
Has
anyone heard anything?
We have no idea.
Right, because really? I'm like, do I only have 2 weeks to do this, or do I have 2 months to do this?
Oh no, I mean it's definitely going to go. The minimum it's going to go is Witch Queen.
If you guys think I'm going to come back and bake cookies, you can forget it, man. I'm not doing any of that shit this year. I did it all last year. I'm like, nah. I heard they did it. They spruced it up a bit.
Did it all for the cookie. Come on, cookie.
It's nice this year.
I get it. I already got a Godroll Glacioclasm. I don't need one.
I don't know. Do you have a Glacioclasm with Reservoir Burst?
I'll check, dude. It was a really good one, but I don't even use Glacioclasm. Why would I use that when I have no composure?
Well, that's the thing, because they didn't have they've put new perks in with those weapons. Definitely play it enough to get the do enough of the Dawning to get the sword, the Zephyr, and that is now a stasis sword. Because the Zephyr that they give you for the quest is like a curated pre-masterworked thing.
Does the Zephyr is that like a caster sword?
No, it's a regular uppercut sword, but it's stasis.
Okay. Yeah, I like to have one of every flavor that I can get.
It's perk on the curated that they give you, the new perk, which I think it's called Cold Steel or something like that. It actually affects targets with the stasis slow, so after 2 or 3 swipes, you can actually freeze enemies just with the sword. So yeah, it's fun.
I haven't even been on enough to since they made the changes with this last update. I haven't even tweaked any of my stuff. I know some of the mods have changed. The way they changed the abilities. I need to watch some videos or something. I don't know. Did you guys watch that Plunder That Booty dude? You watch that guy on YouTube? Plunder That Booty.
I have not.
He comes up with some crazy builds, man. Crazy builds.
Interesting. On the changes, I feel like with Nova Bomb, if anything, maybe it's just my specs and everything, how it's changed, but I feel like I'm getting my super back maybe slightly faster than before.
What exotic are you running?
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Nothing that'll help Nova Bomb. I'm just using Lunafaction boots, or sorry, Transversa for the most part.
Oh, you're using your special fancy pants.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy pants.
But I was, with playing Dares enough and stuff like that, I'm like, if I had to guess, my supers are coming back 10% faster for Nova Bomb, maybe even a bit more.
That kind of falls in line because a lot of people have studied intellect since they changed how super gains. Because now it's less about your actual intellect and more about staying active in combat.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're engaged in combat, it'll charge it up faster the more you're doing, right? That's right.
Whether dealing damage or getting damage. So people have actually crunched out numbers, and the highest quote unquote optimal intellect you really need anymore, people are agreeing, is about 50.
That's it?
A tier 5. Yeah, tier 5 intellect is optimal now.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'll have to study that some more.
Yeah, 100 intellect will definitely get you supers a little bit faster, but right around tier 5, you start getting into like the diminishing returns territory, basically, and it kind of becomes more, is it really worth it? So, but yeah, about a tier 5 for pretty much any super is like the highest optimal as is being agreed on. Which is nuts.
Yeah, it'll be something to look into more. Maybe watch some videos, read some stuff, experience it. The main thing I've been excited for, like, it's not really even like min-maxing or doing builds, but it's kind of because it's the artifice armor that you now get in the master dungeon.
Which I need to do. I need to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and some haven't been high rolls, some have been good enough. So I've swapped 1 or 2 in and just respecking things out because I have tons of materials, like we've talked about on previous episodes, lots of golf balls and everything like that. So I was able to replace 1 or 2 pieces of armor, not just, and then the rest I'm using as ornaments because I like how it looks. Finally, made my warlock do that set, which I said I was going to do. I finally, now he's the Thorn armor warlock.
I think I still need the boots and the bond for that.
Yeah,
but I've only ran it twice. I ran through, got the Galahorn stuff, and then ran through again, got the Catalyst, and haven't been back. But I need to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Dawning, like Des said, and I said this too in the last episode, it's better this year than I expected. A little bit better quality of life and changes and things added than the previous year. It's kind of that little quest that there is at the beginning that'll get you the sword. It's not a bad quest. It's not extremely long. You do a couple things, fetch a couple things, blah, blah, but at least it's like having you do some things that you may not be doing all the time. So I enjoy quests like that. Just have you do random things because it kind of gets me to do those things. And then you'll have the sword.
Right. Maybe I'll come back and do that. It's gonna be a long week. I can only play so much vigor all week. I play the hell out of that game. I don't know what it is. I love it. It's so dumb.
Vigor. So what is vigor? Because like I do see you on it quite often.
Oh, I don't know, man. It's a game where you go in. Everything you take in, if you die, you lose it. You know what I mean?
So it's a rogue.
Yeah, well, you go in. Depending on the size of the map, so it's all PvP, right? So the smaller maps are up to 8 players. The bigger ones are up to 12 players. You go in, and the objective is to like loot stuff. You dig around, get some materials or whatever, and then get out. Or at the end, near the end of the match, an airdrop comes, and you get a package. Right, and you could stay. Like the whole thing is, you can go into the map and just walk right out. You're like, I'm not doing this map. I'm getting out of here, right, and just leave.
Yeah.
Or you can sneak around, try to get as much crap as you can. Maybe engage in some gunfights if you or you can go in there and just hunt other people. It just depends on how you want to play. And it's like it's really tense. It's like and I'm at the point now. I've been playing it for over a year where like. I don't care if I lose everything. I just go in there and just do what I want. We go to all the like there's like objectives you can do. There's like a lock container or like a time safe you can. And some people will play all the time and not even try to hit these objectives because they're scared to do it. But we go in and we run right to the main objective thing, grab that, to go to the next one, try to get that. Like, and the way we play, it's like live by the sword, die by the sword. You go in there, either you kill everybody on the map or you're just getting killed and you just try again. It's just fun. It's intense. I don't know. Gives me like, and I'm not good at like, I can't kill a million people in Call of Duty. I'm not like, my reflexes aren't, but for some reason with this game, I'm pretty good at murdering people. So, I have a good time with it. It's a little more, it's more of a thinking. I don't want to say more of a thinking man shooter because I'm kind of an idiot. But you kind of have to you have to strategize. You kind of got to figure out, what's going on. And it makes it's just a lot of fun. I have a blast. The game looks like crap. It's clunky. I don't know. But it's free. It's great. I would recommend trying it out. I mean, you get a little, I don't know, get adrenaline rush sometimes playing that.
Nice. I probably give it a shot.
Yeah.
It's free,
Yeah, exactly. And that's always been like my thing. Like if a game is free, you legitimately have nothing but time to lose.
Here's the thing, Des. Like the game came out, right? I haven't paid a dime right? I haven't paid a dime. This is what Bungie could take a page from this book. Just by playing the game, I earned the in-game currency, right? It's called crowns. I earned enough crowns to buy myself a season pass. I bought a season pass. In that season pass, if you complete the season pass, it gives you enough coins to get another season pass for the next season if you want. I've been playing this game for free. Now, in the last year, I've maybe an outfit came out. I'll throw them $10. Like I've maybe spent 10, maybe $20 in the last year on this game. And that's just because I'm like, hey, I've been playing this for so many hours that maybe I'll throw a few bucks at these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, in essence, I basically played this game for free for last year, and I probably played it as much as I've played Destiny 2 in the last year. Because whenever I get bored with Destiny, I go over to Vigor. Have fun with Vigor. And you guys know, because Kingsley put my little link in the stream announcements, I stream it, right? And it's goofy. I do goofy shit. But I haven't streamed any Destiny 2 because I've been playing Vigor, But,
you will again eventually. It's all good.
Yeah, I'll be back. I always come back.
This is an interesting topic. I've worried about the free to play model because, you say you haven't spent much money, and not everyone can do that, or else they're not going to have money to make the game.
Oh.
But I'm sure there's the white whales. There's the people.
There
that
are a
drop
ton of
off
them.
Money.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy because you can see it. And so in this game, like when you're going to go into an encounter, right? You'll see all the players. They have them all lined up before the game loads in, right? And then you can buy boosters, and you use the in-game currency to buy these boosters. You can boost the lobby. You can boost the crate that comes down. You can boost it from like a common crate up to like a legendary crate, or they call it a military grade crate. And it costs you like so many crowns to do this. And some guys come in and they just, in essence, they're throwing down $10, boom, and they just boost the whole lobby right there. And that happens so often where these guys are just boosting the hell out of the crate. So there's a lot of guys that spend money on this. It's just that I'm not one of them, But that's where they make the money on the whales. And the thing is, Bungie's a little bit greedy. Maybe make it so, because the thing is, like, okay, yeah, I'm not spending $60 right here and there, but I do throw them some money, and it's off my own volition. I'm like, yeah, just whatever. But it's not. It's not greedy. They're not overly greedy. Do I think some things in their little store are overpriced? Yeah, but they got to make money, so whatever. But see, Bungie's one of the only games that are, they're not even free to play. They say they are, but it's not. But they're one of the only ones that, like, you get the season pass, but you can't earn any real in-game currency. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if they're the only one, but I know what you mean. Like, I've heard of other games that do it the way you're talking about. What's another one I heard? But yeah, I know what you mean. The problem, I think Bungie could potentially switch to more of that model, but they're already ingrained in like a purchase of product.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't.
And it would be
it's
too hard
so,
to probably switch now.
It's so they want to have that free to play model, but it's like they're stuck in this weird hybrid thing where like they want you to pay for the stuff, but they want to act like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. They're just got.
The free to play thing is probably just more like
a demo.
We all know
that
it's
a demo. Yeah,
it's free to play. Really, is only more effectively free to play on games like the Vigor that are usually they're usually PvP-ish type games, and they're usually games that it focuses purely on the ornaments and all that stuff. And while Destiny does have the store and a lot of things, you can't say that's their main focus. So because of that, that's why they have to use the model they're on right now. They could potentially switch. It would probably be hard to switch because who knows if everyone would appreciate that or not. But,
well, the thing is, like, I've had so many friends going, I'm not giving Bungie any more. Like, they say, but you know what? Dude, you've played this game for hundreds of hours. You can't give them, $20 towards a deal or $40, whatever it is, towards the DLC once a year, or twice a year, whatever, So many hours. I mean, I calculated, like, to play Destiny 1, I think I paid like 0.05 cents an hour to play Destiny 1. The amount of money I spent on Destiny 1. I bought all the DLCs, but I played for so many thousands of hours that, like, you do the math. It's like pennies, what I mean, per hour. Like less than a penny per hour I was paid to play that game. Mm-hmm. And it's almost that way with Destiny 2. I mean, I'm shelling out more bucks. Obviously, the game's been around longer, but, it's... I look at it, how much value am I getting for how much time I'm playing this, right? I mean, I'm playing the shit out of these games for, so I don't really, if I throw down $100 a year on the game, I'm fine with it because of the amount of enjoyment I get out of it,
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
For me, I'm having fun just hanging out. It's more like hanging out with everybody. Like when we're doing a raid, I'm kind of just hanging out. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm goofing off a little bit, but I can get serious when it's time to get serious. But for me, it's really I like the social aspect of it. It's a lot of fun.
I agree too. Yeah.
You
And
know?
even being more of an introvert, it's like I like to hang out doing these encounters of the raids and stuff. Otherwise, like, yeah, I don't like doing the chore things solo, right? No one does. But like,
Right.
whenever new campaigns or things come out, or I'm playing a game like Far Cry or Assassin's Creed, I could play that all day, just by myself or whatever. But like stuff in Destiny, that's like, unless there's some new campaign or something, like I don't want to. I'm kind of bored playing the game by myself. I want to like play with other people or do something else.
It's definitely a game that's better with friends. That's for sure.
The friend game.
Yep, it is the friend game, isn't it, Sin? So how did you do in your lightning round?
Oh, I got it done. So I'm now part of the Vidmaster crew.
Title Vidmaster.
Yep.
Nice.
Huzzah.
Yay! Live update.
I'll get there eventually myself. I just haven't been doing that many dares recently.
Yeah, that's fine. There's time.
Oh yeah, unlike Sin, I do not rush balls deep into titles very quickly for fear of burnout, essentially.
You have the fear of burnout. I have the fear of missing out.
Yeah,
we all got a fear of something.
You gotta lose the FOMO. Lose the FOMO.
Exactly. See, I play gotchas, so I've learned very early on to let go of FOMO.
Yeah.
Because FOMO can cost you like hundreds of dollars in a gotcha.
Oh man. Yeah.
First it'll lose you hundreds of dollars, and then the regret, and then the sanity. So yeah, that, like I said, I've always had that perspective of having been in gotchas. That you legitimately can't FOMO, or you either got to be rich or just let go of FOMO.
Yep. You just got to be chill about it either way. Like, yeah, you don't have FOMO, and don't do things in the game that you're worried that you won't like, because there's no reason you ever need to feel burnt out. I've never felt burnt out because I just don't let myself. Like, I can play the game tons and tons and tons and not feel burnt out. Or if there's things that seem boring to me, then I just won't play them. And it's just never been an issue feeling burnt out.
Well, that was the thing. Since I didn't play for 2 years, I came back and there was so much for me to do. It was awesome. I had so much. I didn't do any of the Witch King stuff. I had so much to do. And the Vault of Glass, the whole thing with the Vault of Glass, that's what kind of pulled me back. And I was like, okay, this is this is something I love. So I think I'm gonna try to get. So that's what kind of pulled me back into, So I was like, I gotta get high enough level to be able to do this raid when it comes in. But I had so much to do, and for the last year, I've had so much to do, and now I've done everything, And then I was helping other people get their xenophage, and helping other people do this stuff, and it was fun. I love that. But then it's kind of run out of stuff to do, and now I'm kind of just waiting for the Witch Queen, Yeah. But if you guys need some help, like I put myself in reserves as raids now. If you guys actually need me, I'm like, shit. But I do it because I want to do a raid, but I don't know if I want to commit to it. So I do that. They're like, Tony, we need you. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to eat a hot wing. Oh no. All right, hold on. Well, I'm in traffic. But I like that. I want to do it, but whatever. I'm around.
Yeah.
I do stuff.
No, we really appreciate that. Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what else do we want to talk about tonight?
Sin, did you finish your Santa skit yet?
Because
we can't all the time in the world.
No.
I thought you were working on it this whole time. I thought you were kidding about doing the lightning round. What?
No. The lightning round was. I was all about the lightning round.
3 disappointments.
And off the show and have Tony as a new co-host.
Oh my god, dude.
Now I'm focusing engrams to finish out some triumphs.
Sounds fun.
Oh man.
Well, we do need to ask you, in case you jet really quick. I'm afraid I'm going to lose you. So no, we always like to ask guests on the show before we end the show. What is your favorite car. No, I'm just kidding. What's your favorite dessert? You
My
can say
favorite
whatever you want,
dessert.
actually.
Oh boy, man. I could do it like a like a nice warm brownie with some vanilla bean ice cream on top of it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's like it just the ice cream gets a little melty on the hot brownie, man. Oh, it's so good. That's kind of what I could go for right now, like that. Maybe I'm not big on chocolate syrup. I don't need all the extra stuff. Just some vanilla bean ice cream on a nice hot brownie in a bowl. Oh,
Yeah, there's
delicious.
plenty of chocolate in the brownie.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, Sen,
Yeah.
you have that one written down for our book?
Yes, I will get right on that.
Is he?
He's
Damn
keeping a recipe book of all the different guests' answers.
That's
That's
100
simple.
some odd episodes to go through.
Yeah.
Get listening.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. No, it's been good. Now there's no TWAB these next couple weeks, so we didn't have as much to talk about in the news part, but we definitely appreciate you coming on, Tony. And
It's been fun. It's kind of last minute, Had to scramble to find my earbuds. Probably sound like shit.
We planned it. Not
Oh,
last
yeah,
minute. We planned it.
just because you scrambled doesn't mean we didn't plan it.
Kingsley had planned it. Whoever was going to be here to listen in was going to get invited.
Exactly. But before we leave, here. Exactly, RNG Gator. Now, we specifically brought you in to also hassle Sin before the end of the year.
I don't hassle people. I troll people.
You troll people?
Yeah, just Gator, especially. Just him.
No, we have fun with this at times. Sometimes we'll let people in, sometimes we won't. So it's a lesson to all of you listening to join the live show. They're typically Thursday nights.
Yeah, usually you guys record too late. I like this earlier record time thing. I really do like it. I appreciate it. So I can hang around for it.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I don't know if just for you, Tony, but we'll see what we can do.
Wow.
RNG, are you have you decompressed since your interview last week?
Oh yeah, I'm keeping it going. Have you not seen the Discord? I mean, I'll keep it going for a couple weeks, then I'll finally decompress.
Decompress, yeah. Oh man. So, and for those who only listen to our podcast for some strange reason, I'm sure that's not the case, but if you only listen to ours, please check out RNG Gator, this lovely voice that also just came on the show. He was a guest on Guardian Downcast Destiny podcast last week. And speaking of, I haven't announced this for a while. We keep a list of known Destiny podcasts, and let us know if we're missing any or anything. But if you go to destinypodcasts.com, you can see a list of all sorts of Destiny podcasts in the podcast universe. Ooh.
The podcast multiverse?
Bum, bum, bum.
By the power of the podcast combined.
We could probably find a podcast A-list, for Hazel, because Hazel loves when you talk about A-list.
We're on the A-list, and for those who aren't sure what we're talking about, again, listen to RNG's.
Who curates this list here? Who's in charge of this?
The A-list or the podcast list?
This website, the podcast website. Who's in charge? Who curates this thing?
You Kingsley. It?
Yeah, that's why you guys.
My big staff curates it. Why are you checking it out right now?
You got people on it?
Do you have complaints?
No, it's it's kind of there.
Hey, I wrote at the top, if anyone, I just take the descriptions from everyone's actual description in iTunes. So if anyone doesn't like how it looks, they can message me and I'll change it.
I think you should tweak them.
Oh, change them without them knowing.
Yeah. Like you probably want to do something with the potato thumbs.
Or Guardian Downcast with co-hosts RNG Gator and Elmer Fudd.
We gave that up. I might regret it, but we gave it up.
Yeah. Okay. You don't want that. You don't want that claim.
I don't want that. I don't want that voodoo anymore.
Don't you put that juju on me, Ricky Bobby.
Exactly.
I don't want your life.
I kind of feel like we're turning into the podcast just talking about other podcasts or making fun of other podcasts. I don't want to be that podcast. No, it's fun times.
Oh, crap. You do have to update it, Kingsley.
Why? What's that?
You don't have Des on our description. Shame on you.
What?
Oh, damn.
No, you don't have Des on our description.
You know, I updated it on the website. I know he's there.
Well,
hey,
oh,
go to the
was it
website.
on the
Just go to
website?
theguardianhub.com. That's all you need to see.
That's all
Like,
that
I
matters to
like
Kingsley.
I like how Sin's scanning this whole thing, but he can't come up with a Christmas skit. What's going
I know,
on?
right?
This doesn't take much thought. He's just looking and reading.
I took a break from actual gaming and started looking.
He's like, that's all I got.
That's all I got.
Twas the night before Zur Day.
I honestly think I did come up with a Christmas skit like a long time ago, and it might have been as far back as Destiny Addicts.
Well, what good is that if we don't have it here tonight?
I know, right?
I know.
So how about our skit will be, we're doing it live. Let's go around and make fun of someone in the Discord. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think you want that.
No.
Where are we going with this?
I'm not good at that.
No. I don't know.
Is this going to be like an open roasting? We're just going to start roasting people?
No.
It'll just be mostly gator that we roast, probably. So.
Just ask Gator what Alt F4 does.
But see, you know, it's sad. Like sometimes I feel really bad for Gator, but then when you guys are doing it, like I kind of want to jump in.
Mm-hmm. I am very good at that, bringing other people to it.
But honestly, I was gonna say we could say something nice, but I just want to we don't have to get into a big year in review or whatever, but I do want to appreciate and give thanks to all the people that listen to the show and all the other Destiny podcasts that are out there, because
100%.
our community, we wouldn't be able to, I mean, even though, the Guardian Hub, we do raid a lot, but we do have to we gladly rely on people from all the other communities too, like Guardian Down, Two Titans and a Hunter, Potato Thumbs, whoever else that joins up, Tony, whatever ragtag clan he has,
It is getting ragtag these days.
What's your clan too? Something weird, right? No.
My clan is new in town.
There you go. Yeah.
Rock City Roller is who invited me to it.
But it really doesn't matter when we have all these great communities that we team up together. And I do want to give shout outs to, in case those think we only make fun, we love all our podcast friends.
Yeah.
We love Guardian Downcast. We love Two Titans and a Hunter. We love Potato Thumbs. I could go on and on. I just don't have the list in front of me right now. So,
Seriously, because I mean, especially
the whole list right here, dude. I got the whole list right here.
Okay.
Destiny podcast. No. I'm good.
But no, like this is a central hub, if you will. It's a marvelous meeting of the minds, and I know I've said it before, but if you think we just rag on other podcasts or other people, it's entirely 100% in good fun. Because we absolutely love these people to death, and the community therefore, and the camaraderie, I suppose I'm looking for here as a word.
That's the word I was thinking of.
Right. And the way everyone just meets together, and with the 100.io that spans across Discords, it's just a fantastic phenomenon. And
it really is, and that has gone better than I ever expected. And I still see other Discords that I'm currently in that have been very big in the past and are still pretty big, but they sometimes still have a hard time getting raids together and things. And it's just really amazing, the community that we all have. So definitely really appreciate everyone who puts in their time. I think that's the thing too. Like you were kind of saying, Tony, and us too, but we may be some of these activities getting a little bored of, or a raid or this or that for ourselves, for our own purposes. But if someone new, it's like, hey, we want to raid. a lot of people jump on that right away, right? It's like we'll help them out.
Oh yeah.
Great community. Great community.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I found you guys
magical
by accident somehow.
We even appreciate RNG, who shows up late to his own show. See, he was the guest tonight, and we had to bring Tony in as a backup.
Oh, Gator's here now. I can go. Oh shit!
What? I have no idea what we're talking about.
I'm tagging out. No, I'll hang out.
I did not sign this contract. I do not remember. My people did not get. Your people did not get with my people. Sorry.
Yeah,
this isn't where I parked my car.
That is
exactly. I looked up. I'm playing over here, getting my catalyst for my Gallahorn. I look over. I'm like, "You've been invited to chat." What? Huh? I'm over here killing people at the beginning of the dungeon.
Yeah, so he's playing... slide those invites.
So you're not working on the Christmas skit either? Oh shit!
No. What are we gonna do?
I mean, RNG's name is RNG Santa. Technically, he should have had the skit ready.
If I wasn't illiterate, I would have totally had something by now.
Nope. Not doing that. I'm taking the fall for your, bad
shenanigans.
He needs to make a whole YouTube production and make it.
You promised it, Sin. You didn't deliver. Don't put it on me.
There was no promises made. Don't put that bad juju on me, Ricky Bobby.
That's not what I heard.
We don't need a Christmas skit. We got everyone here. Oh man. Well, unless there's anything else to say, I love that we're just, giving the shout outs out here for, appreciating everyone in the community. So.
Yeah, thanks for forcing this upon me, guys. I had a great time. Thanks for having me on. It was awesome. Yeah. I'm scrambling around looking for a pair of earbuds for this damn iPhone. And then, but now, Kingsley, I can't use that excuse for you. Right next time, you're like, well, we're all in Discord. Oh, shit, he knows I have earbuds now.
Exactly.
Shit.
Oh, the dog chewed them up.
But the game chat actually works pretty good, so whatever.
It does. It's what I keep saying. That
it does. It works great.
Kingsley is all like, Discord's like game chat. I mean, come on.
These PC snobs, man. I don't know. That's why I can't play with these guys.
Let's just hope for Christmas Santa will bring Discord to PlayStation earlier than we're expecting.
I mean, yeah, because I do enjoy listening to my game as I play, at least a little bit.
Right.
But also, legitimately, if Sin's in the party, you might as well do Discord, because for some reason he is still yet to figure out the grander mystery that is game chat.
Well, I think it has to do with my DAC breaking and the way my audio outs are set. And
yeah, he has a bunch of crap going on. That, of course,
yes, I do have the most complex setup. I get it. I'm the only one that uses a mixer.
I told Sin, you can plug a headset into your controller. He's like, oh, really?
Hey, we do. Sin did one time get in game chat through Xbox on his PC. Remember, it did work. We did install Crypt, and he did join Xbox Party through his PC.
Yes,
Windows G.
Again, that's something you can do on your phone too. It's great. Yeah. Those apps are great. I mean, we were doing what with Philip Pleb. What's his name? Remember he had.
I'm sorry. Are you making stuff up here?
No, but he just have a stroke?
The app on his phone.
Blink twice if you're okay, Tony.
Philip, flub.
Yeah, blink twice if you're okay.
Hey, what's up, pleb? But he used the phone app too, man. The phone apps work great, But I mean, Discord on PlayStation will be pretty great because then I don't have to hear this, Because as much as I love having an earbud in my ear with my headphones on at the same time, it's great.
Yeah, when you're doing a raid, after a while, that starts to hurt.
Yeah, it actually the ear gets really sore. Yeah, because of the pressure. Yeah.
But, no doubt.
Gets sore from all the pressure, does it?
Yeah, that's what she said.
All right, with that. Hey, guys, before you leave, I mean, do you have anything you want to shout out, or at least your gamer tag, or do you want to stay anonymous?
Wait. Even before that.
Yes.
RNG Santa Gator. Your favorite dessert?
Chocolate eclair cake.
Kingsley, I need
Oh,
you
and a
to
cake
add
form.
it to the cookbook.
Yeah, my mom makes it for me every birthday. I love it.
Nice.
My wife has
Nice.
the recipe, so when my mom's no longer around, she can make it.
Well, what you
Nice.
gotta do is you gotta make sure your mom supervises her making it to make sure she makes it right. And
She's
then
already made it. My wife's
once
made
you
it once.
approve-
She's
Okay.
done it right. So
then
Good.
you're safe. You're safe.
yep.
Yeah. All right. Let's start with, since you joined last, RNG. Do you have any? Well, tell us your gamer tag. It's not RNG
Socials.
Santa.
You can find me as RNG Gator on Discord, Xbox, PC, pretty much anywhere except
That was so
PlayStation. 'Cause
professional.
I don't play there.
No,
Everywhere
not
and
that.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. Or we can also find you bugging Gator, right?
Oh yeah, you can always find me trolling Gator. Just like if any new members join GTC or even Guardian Hub, make sure you tag at GATR to let him know you're
Mhm.
here.
Don't forget.
Don't forget the underscores under.
Yeah, you need
Don't
all
forget
those
the
underscores.
Exactly. Don't forget the underscores and make sure you let him know you're here. And anytime you want to tag him, just randomly, go ahead.
Yeah, just
He
tag him.
enjoys
Go
it.
ahead. He loves it.
Excellent.
Especially
I'm
while he's
glad
at
you
work.
put that in.
Especially.
Any random post, just tag him.
Yeah,
Anything. If it don't have to do with him, just tag him.
exactly. He
wants to know
loves
what's
keeping
going
up
on
with
in
what's
your life.
going on.
Yeah. He likes to know what every community member is doing. In each
I just
Discord.
love how you guys do this. I try not to do it. I try not to do it.
I did it one day, and I did not expect it. Kingsley jumped on, Sin jumped in it, Hazel jumped, and then the whole Discord. I was like, "Well, this is going to have to keep going."
Just snowballed.
Yep.
Oh, my corgi knocked over the trash can. What'd you do, Hurt?
Oh,
well.
no. All right, real quick, Tony.
Guys heard it.
Any shout outs you want to give? Or
Oh man, I'm
any-
Tonydeth everywhere. Tonydeth on PlayStation. It's misspelled DETH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
without an-
PlayStation, Xbox. I think I might have a Twitter. I might have an Instagram. I don't know. YouTube.
OnlyFans.
Twitch. Yeah, and I might have a Grinder account. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Don't know.
Not sure if you kept the subscription.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you're
someone stood up for me.
I
in the
mean, you're
past.
close to me. Are you sure it's not farmers only?
Is that what you guys have down there, farmers? Farmers.
Hey, I'm in North Carolina. I'm not far from you either, Sin.
I'm in South Carolina. I'm not that far either.
Yeah, I mean, we're all not that far from each other. Besides,
Oh
Kingsley.
man. Yeah, he's way over there. Yeah, I mean, Sin's only like an hour and a half for me. That's you
It's
should
in
be
West
afraid.
Virginia. On
Yeah.
my way to Kentucky.
Oh, man. Everyone's like, I'm not that far from each other.
Yeah,
Right.
thanks for having me on, guys. It was great. Merry
Oh, for sure.
Christmas
That was
and
fantastic.
Happy New Year and stuff, and then all the other holidays and things. You know, I mean, if you're Jewish, Happy Hanukkah, and if you have the Kwanzaa thing going on, or if there's some other holiday I don't know about, whatever. Have fun.
Yeah.
I take off. Have fun. You know, whatever. Enjoy
Of
it.
course.
Yeah, it's a good
Well,
time.
we'll just finish up with our normal closeout. So, Des, where can people find you?
You can, of course, find me on Twitter at DES_Raven, which is the home of the Festus Index, which is entirely updated with all of your 30th anniversary goodness. And, of course, you can find me lurking in the Discords, tagging Gator, and correcting them any chance I can. It's in.
You can find me also in Discord next to Kingsley Mac and that guy, DesRaven. You can find me also on Twitter at Sin_media. Kingsley Mac. Take us out.
All right. You can find me not in my Malcolmore robes anymore, but you can find me in game, in my Thorn robes, or on the net as Kingsley Mac. Pretty much all the places except for on Twitter. I am MC Kingsley. Now you can find our show either on Twitter through the Guardian Hub or on our lovely website, theguardianhub.com.
The best hub on the net.
Yes. Thank you, Sin. Thank you, Des. Thank you, Tony. And thank you, RNG
Thank
Gator.
you, Thorny Mac.
Tony.
Oh, my Lord.
And thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week. See you again later.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Already back.